All right, so here's the deal. You know that on this channel, I typically talk about trucks and SUVs, but of course, I talk about all General Motors products, and I have an awesome one here today. I'm at Prouse Chevrolet in Sault Ste. Marie to show you this car right here. This is a 2022 Cadillac CT4-V Sport, and check out that color, the electric blue. That's what we're gonna talk about today. Let's get going. All right, so here's the deal. With this color shirt and that color car, I had to do a video today of this combination, right? What 90s colors they've got going on. But here's the deal. It's not the color of this car that's impressive. It is everything else about this car that's impressive. CT4-V Sport. What a great looking car, great performance, and that starts underneath the hood. It's a 2.7 liter 4-cylinder turbocharged, which produces 325 horsepower, but 380 pound-foot of torque. So pretty crazy on that aspect as far as I'm concerned. Obviously the looks of it, I love the black grille down above and below. Now, one of the things this car is going to have, this car just came in, so we didn't have a chance to get it on there yet, but it's going to have the black mirror caps and the black spoiler back here, which I think is going to look a lot better with the darker tires. By the way, there is a name for those. Those are 18-inch aluminum wheels, by the way. I gotta get my paper out because I can't remember what they actually call the color, but it's called the alloy, 18-inch alloy with satin graphite, pardon me, painted finish. I can put my paper away because that's the only thing I couldn't remember. Again, the other thing about these is they also have the Continental run flat tires. So you got a run flat tire with this in the V Sport, which is pretty cool too. Heading to the back, 4-port trapezoidal exhaust back here. That looks really sharp. This is, by the way, an all-wheel drive. You can get the rear-wheel drive version of this car. Keeping in mind, though, if you get the rear-wheel drive version, you get the magnetic ride control. If you get the all-wheel drive, which is the way I would drive this car, especially where I live here in Canada, the all-wheel drive eliminates the ability to have the magnetic ride control, just as a heads up. I mean, again, this is a performance car. It's still got an amazing ride to it. Heading back here, you can see it does have a decent sized truck for a smaller car. If you didn't know this, this is the smallest car that Cadillac makes right now. They make one larger, of course, which is the CT5, which also comes in the V Sport, and of course these come in the black wing as well. This is kind of that middle of the road. It's not a regular CT4, it's not the black wing, it's down the middle, and we're gonna talk about the price here in a second too. Keyless entry, of course, on all 4 of the doors. Heading inside, you can see it has an awesome perforated black leather with this kind of brownish, orangish piping and stitching, which I think looks really sharp. And that seat, by the way, is all the way back, so I was going to show you some things in the front. So there actually is a decent amount of legroom, again, being a compact car. Of course, you're going to have a sunroof on this one, right? Integrated turn signals down here. There's your V Sport logo again. Heading inside, though, getting out of this wind, memory seats, of course, 14-speaker Bose stereo system, and we head over to the seats, 18-way driver and passenger seats in this car, which are great, and of course they're heated and ventilated, obviously, as well. One thing I did want to mention actually while we're out here, before we get back in there, actually, rear park assist and front park assist equipped on this car, but not equipped on this car. So the settings are there, but you do have to wait for the retrofit, because on this particular car, it didn't get shipped with it there, the computer components for it. So it will be retrofitted for free. In case you ever buy one on your own, it's not here. All right, heading to the front here, you're gonna see nice programmable, yeah, key's missing, it's in my pocket, I'm back here now. Fully programmable digital display here. It has something called launch control in this car, which is really cool. We also have the heads-up display down here. If you don't know what that is, basically it projects some things from the screen right up there, like your speedometer. You can have your radio stations up there, navigation, and so on. Heading over here, as I mentioned, there's your heated and cooled seats. What I like that they've done, though, is of course you have your 8-inch color touchscreen. By the way, the plastic's on it, that's why it looks kind of wavy. But what they do is they give you the ability to control it from down here or up there, which I kind of like, because it's pretty intuitive to have your hand down here and be able to do that. Different drive modes, of course, in this car too, and you can control that from here. You'll see up here, it gives you snow and ice, track, sport, tour, and part of the V series you have my modes. You can set it up, as you can see here, your steering, brake feel, and engine sound depending on how you like it yourself. So I love the ability to personalize that. There's your auto stop start technology there, so that turns off the you can turn off the auto stop start technology, by the way. There, carbon fiber trim on the inside of this. Of course, you have your wireless charging, electric shifter right there, much like we're seeing obviously in the new trucks, just a different design on it, right? Again, the sunroof and the suede headliner in the inside of this thing. As you can see, it does have navigation here as well, heated steering wheel, tons of safety features like, you know, IntelliBeam headlights and lane keep assist and lane departure warning and so on and so forth. The list goes on and on. But again, such a cool car. This is the first one I've ever seen, at least in our inventory, with the in an electric blue color. Great looking car, great performing car. Oh, price. Let's head over there and end it with that. $63,163 for the way this one's equipped. Of course, we have some extras on it. As always, thanks for watching. Until the next video, everybody, take care.